What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a alcoholic beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode number 5 of the continuation of the series that first started off with Scott Bakula as Dr. Sam Beckett and Dean Stockwell as Al Calavici. Now, this reiteration of the series stars Dr. Ben Song. The real name is Raymond Lee, playing Dr. Ben Song, and he's continuing the legacy that Sam Beckett left when it comes to leaping from life to life. This episode, for episode 5, is titled One Night in Koreatown. And this is based off of the 1992 LA riots when 4 Los Angeles LAPD officers were acquitted of beating Rodney King, and that started off the LA riots. So let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of episode number 5, One Night in Koreatown. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there, check that out. Help support that channel. You help supporting this channel as well. We're almost near 400, and for those of you who are not part of the Guru Gang, you can help me reach that benchmark. And for those who are not a member of my YG Anime channel, you can help me get to that 20 subscribership benchmark as well. So help me on both channels. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And I tip my hat to you. And here's a fist tap high five and help brother out for both channels, like I said. And with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of Quantum Leap. The episode title, One Night in Koreatown. All right, here we go. It's the 90s, all right.
I haven't seen these in years.
LA gear. Good shoes back in the day. There's a kid. He leaped into.
Oh yeah, these are totally authentic.
Last week they were $40, and now they're $65.
Brain full up. Ever since they moved down the street,
Hey,
we
it's
lose
Terry
so
Tang
much business.
from Chuck.
We have to raise our prices.
It's tough all over. That's why I'm pulling a double tonight at St. Joe's, and why I really need these shoes.
Yeah, comfortable shoes for
I guess
nurses.
I have to hit the
Very
ATM
important.
between shifts.
I set aside for you, okay? Well, what is your name?
Luisa Rojas.
Troublemaker is back. You keep eye on him.
Uh-oh.
Make sure he don't steal nothing.
Hmm.
Can I help you?
Oh, so Daniel, I came to check out the new 7. Sonny said he hooked me up.
Sonny.
Your brother, fool.
Oh, right. My brother. Yeah, be right back.
Brother.
Hey, bro. There's a kid here saying that you're holding a pair of Jordan 7s for him.
Follow me.
Mine.
Black market
Seems like
snakes.
you trust him. Feels kind of late. You sure there's anything in here?
Ooh, money.
Okay. That's
What's Sonny into?
not what you think it
What's
is.
he got himself
This one,
into?
bro.
What's all this?
A special breakfast
Magic and
for a
Beth?
special lady.
Oh, okay.
Happy first date anniversary.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And tonight, we're gonna celebrate. Guess where I got us a table?
Emilio's?
Yeah.
A little weird, but interesting.
I hope you won't mind. I had to take a later reservation in case I get held up at Quantum Leap.
I thought you said it was just temporary till they got it up and running again.
Yeah, I know. Well, with Addison stepping away from being Ben's Hologram. Someone has to be there for Mona sleeps.
Oh, Magic's gonna be the hologram.
Ian or
This
Jen,
time
or
around.
What about that new fellow? What's his name?
Tom.
Magic. I know Ben is like a son to you, but after what
Beth
you
is
went through
worried.
last year,
What happened last year?
wise.
I'll be fine.
The 3 years Ben was missing.
Oh man, why you tripping, Mr. P? You go. Well, I called the police.
What's going on? What happened?
I was just checking out those five hell Adidas when your dad starts coming at me, calling me a thief.
Every day you come here and all you do is looking. No pie.
I told you I already paid.
That's my bad, Appa. Here.
Did Sonny fake the receipt? That's some kind of business dealings.
I call the police.
Huh?
For real.
Ooh.
You sure you're ready for this? The second Ziggy logs on to Ben, it's on and you're up.
I know the drill.
What about the hand link? It's a lot harder to operate than a smartphone.
Well, it's
Jen is
everything I've seen
concerned.
Madison do it a million times.
I just don't want you to get rattled.
I'm a former Navy SEAL. I don't rap.
Sure you don't want to go back in there and maybe try to talk to Ben one last time?
Ian,
She's stepping back.
Ben said what he said for a reason. I'm not gonna ignore his wishes. Go get him.
Here we go.
You wouldn't happen to have a black leather Oxford Mint 14.
Magic. Wow. Did not see that coming.
아유, 또 그러네. 어? You head in the clouds again? Go register.
Asian parents.
From what I gather, my name is Daniel Park, and this leap has something to do with the family store.
The defendants being congratulated as the verdict not guilty rang through the courtroom over and over again.
The Rodney King beating.
Officers in the Rodney King beating case.
Do you know what date this is?
The LA riots.
April 29th, 1992. The day the LA riots began.
Not good. Ooh.
According to the original history, Park's shoe shack was ransacked. Jen tried
Well, that's
to protect
not
the
good.
store and was killed. Looks like
Ooh.
you're here to save him. Getting him and Sonny out of here before it's too late. Good news is there's still time before the chaos hits Koreatown. I'll have Ian and Jen dig up more specifics on Jen's death.
I believe they acquitted those cops without even a slap on the wrist.
Rodney King was a criminal.
That they
Ooh.
beat 56 times on camera.
The police to protect our community, you know? Those officers just doing their job. Justice was served.
You know, business is slow today. We should probably close up early and go home.
You know we never close early.
Yeah, I know. 7 p.m. and not a moment sooner. I know, but if things get real bad, this is the last place we want to be.
Change that routine. Ben's trying to do that.
Okay? Just trust me, okay? Please.
No, we stay open until Miss Roja come back. Okay? Yeah. Stockroom is a mess. Go clean it up. Yeah.
Look, you're the elder son. Maybe you can convince Dad to leave. Good luck with that. You know how he feels about this store. It's like his third child. It's in danger of being put out of business by the bigger shoe chains. I've been working on a little side hustle to keep things going while you're at boot camp.
Ooh.
By the way, when are you planning on breaking the news to Dad that you joined the Marines?
Ooh. Okay.
I just haven't found the right time.
They are saying to shelter in place.
I really think we should go.
You better make it quick. The cops have completely lost control around Florence and Normandy. Folks are smashing store windows and burning up cars, and I'd like to avoid all that.
Maybe you should wait here until it's over.
I can't. I got 3 kids to feed before my next shift starts.
Did you drive here?
It's LA. What do you think?
Where'd you park?
Just up the block. I can give you a lift if you want.
Yes.
No. They say shelter in place. That's what we'll do.
Now speak for yourself.
Jen is stubborn.
And there were so many different points of view, so much information and misinformation between the police and the media and the people on the ground. The reality
Magic
of the
looks worried and
situation
pensive.
shifted from moment to moment, so there was really no objective truth. So a whole lot of fear
And antsy a
rage,
bit.
violence. Oh, blunt force trauma to the head. That's what
Ooh.
killed Jen, right outside of his store.
That's not good.
Awful.
And Sonny nor Daniel were there when it happened. Out of guilt, they tried to keep the store alive in memory of their father.
A lot of looting and rioting.
I'm a nurse. I help people. What did I ever do to make someone so angry that they would do this to me?
Torched her car.
Ben, you need to get back to the store ASAP.
We were just on our way. What? Why?
Not just here to save Jen.
Louisa, come on, we gotta go. Come on. Get your things up, but we're leaving. Eddie, we can't. I don't care if it isn't 7 p.m. yet. We're closing the store and getting the hell out of here now. Let's go.
Go where? They're closing all the roads into and out of Koreatown.
He's right.
Well, that's not good.
There's no way out now.
Ooh.
We'll have to hunker down and ride this out.
The riots lasted 6 days. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to protect you that long?
Oh.
That's one way.
He's armed.
Too many robberies.
Tang is armed.
I
Or
buy
Jen.
this for protection.
One gun ain't gonna stop a mob.
She's right. Until we can work out an exit strategy, you'll need to fortify your position, starting with the most vulnerable spots.
He knows. He's in the military.
Really glad you're here, Magic. Especially at a time like this. Is there a problem?
Sure. They need me back at HQ.
Oh.
You be okay while I'm gone?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Beth.
I wasn't expecting you until dinner.
I know, but you forgot your lunch.
I don't recall packing a lunch.
Allow me to refresh your memory. In your office.
Okay, that is so not about lunch.
You got that right.
Yes, there's
You
suspicions.
said you never set foot in this place again. Whatever's bothering you must be pretty serious.
It is. I went to clean up. Took out the trash. And that's when I found this.
Oh.
That's not mine.
Then how did it end up in our recycling bin?
I saw it in the back of the pantry and I poured it right out.
Oh, Magic.
I swear. Look, I haven't started drinking again, Ben.
Again?
You have to believe me.
When you thought Ben was gone and this place
Yeah.
got shut down, just like it did on Al. When he
Oh.
lost Sam. As God is my witness, Magic. I cannot. I will not watch that happen again to someone I love.
This isn't history repeating.
That's how she lost, Beth lost
You should
Al.
get back to Ben.
Al's obsession with finding Sam.
Hey, open the door, Swain!
No! Don't open the door!
Whoa!
Swain not there?
I don't want him here!
Ben, you have to go after him.
Is that what Ziggy's saying?
I don't need an AI to tell me that if cops catch Dwayne, there's a 100% chance he won't survive.
That boy is a no good criminal.
Why? Because he's black?
He's not a criminal, Appa. He's my business partner.
Oh, business partner.
So that's what the money in the shoebox was for.
What money?
Dwayne and I are working on a custom shoe line.
Oh, custom shoes.
Shoe line. He's gonna design them and I'm gonna sell them. We're gonna be the next Nike.
Your mother and I, we come to this country with nothing. 20 years. We work so hard to build this place for you and your brother. And now
Family
you're just gonna
business.
Turn your back?
I'm not turning my back. For all of us. Something with a future.
Yeah, your future is here with your family. Not some hoodlum.
Damn it, Appa, he's not.
He wants to forge his own path.
Daniel will be here.
Oh, about that. He's going to the military.
Yeah? Why don't you ask Daniel where he's gonna be 3 months from now?
Ooh.
What is he talking about?
I enlisted in the Marines.
Hmm.
Ben, we have to go.
And we can talk about that later, after we find Dwayne. Come on.
I get why you didn't want to say anything to him. You knew it'd break his heart. What's someone want to do that's their own father?
He's afraid. The store is his family's legacy. Only now he's got one son who is planning to go off on his own and another who's about to join the military. He's about to lose everything.
Found him. Around the corner, 1 block over.
That kid is running scared. Magic is too concerned. Looks like he's having an anxiety attack.
Over here. Quick!
He's here somewhere. Keep looking.
All units fall back. Repeat. All units fall back.
He's safe.
Hey, you You fellas get back to the store. I'll meet you there. Where are you going? We'll be stuck for days. We haven't got food or water. So I'm gonna hit the N&M market down the street, assuming it hasn't been picked clean already.
What, so you gonna go in there and steal stuff? Ain't that ironic? Magic?
I can't do this.
Ooh. He froze. Something's wrong with Magic.
You remember the last time we saw him like that?
He was drinking.
Yeah. Some kind of PTSD or something. Oh, the temptation to drink.
Whatever's triggering you, we don't have to talk about it. We can just stand here in silence if it helps.
Ever heard of the long hot summer?
Summer of 1967. Race riots broke out in cities across the country.
I was on leave in Detroit, visiting family. Well, the night before, cops randomly arrested 80 people outside of a club for no other reason than because they were black.
That's why he was too concerned with Dwayne. He sees himself in Dwayne.
Me and my cousin Phil, we tried to do our part until 4 cops stopped us at a red light. All they saw were 2 black men in a car they assumed was stolen. I tried to explain I was on leave, but they decided we were part of the problem.
Uh-oh.
2 of them pulled us from the car, threw us on the ground, put their boots on our necks, and pointed their guns at us, while the others beat us with their batons.
Reliving that trauma
It's a
all over
miracle
again.
we both survived. Seeing that fear in Dwayne's face just took me back to that night, and it reminded me that it doesn't matter whether it's 1967, 92, or even today.
Those emotions, feelings rushing back to him. I'm glad Jen was there.
If you need to tap out of the leap, Ian or I can always tap in.
I appreciate that, but I promised Ben, and I intend to keep that promise.
What happened to your brother?
He went to get supplies.
Why is he here?
But, yo, I'm just trying to get through this thing alive and in one piece, all right? Same as you.
You are nothing like me. What to say? 얘 들어오면 안 된다고.
지금 도시가 불타고 있는데 아버지는 이러면 가게밖에 안 보여요? 그 고집 때문에 우리가 지금 여기 갇혀 있잖아요.
And speaking in Korean.
그런 식으로
Alright.
그렇게 사시다가 가시면 자식들한테 남기는 게 뭐예요?
When did you learn to speak Korean?
That's a surprisingly get response right there.
Oh, now what do we do? Into the stock room. Everyone, come on! There's too many of them!
Huh, they gave up. The store's looted, destroyed, and vandalized.
At least no one was hurt.
I'm sorry I bailed on you back there. That thing with Dwayne just hit a little too close to home.
Just glad you're here.
At least Jen is still okay.
Still feel bad for yelling at him. It's not his fault I have unresolved anger issues about my own father never being there when I needed him.
Ooh.
All this Addison stuff, it's just...
I'm here. Anytime you want to talk about that.
Same goes for you, Magic.
I'm an alcoholic.
Well, he's opening up.
Does the team know?
Oh, yeah. They had a front row seat for all of it.
During those 3 years, Ben went missing.
When?
When we thought you were lost.
Mm-hmm.
Beth Calavici, she pulled me back out. She got me help. She got me sober. 353 days since.
Oh, nice.
And every single day is spent battle keep from falling off that wagon.
And Beth is the reason he hasn't fallen off the wagon.
My fault. Addison, look, everything that's happened to Ben, to Magic, it all happened because my future self dropped this nuclear bomb, or that I'm not consumed by guilt because of it.
Yeah, well, I do know a little something about guilt. When you did your best, all guilt is gonna do
is keep you stuck. And you feeling that way, Ian, is not going to help Ben. Have to find a way to move past what was and focus on what's next.
Ian has to say something about the league.
Figuring out a way to get Ben
It's
home.
gonna tear him apart.
Hey, Jen.
You need to get your ass up here.
Uh-oh.
He's freaking out.
That's not good.
According to this, the blunt force trauma that killed Jin was from his own rifle.
He was beaten to death with his own weapon?
Oh, that's not good.
If Ben hadn't changed history by bringing Dwayne back to the store, that new variable caused Ziggy to have to recalculate.
So what's
Uh-oh.
it saying now?
That someone else is going to die.
Who?
It's Pete. I know this all sucks, but try to look on the bright side, you know? Everything they took was just stuff.
Stop.
Uh-oh.
Lowlifes just to take all from me and left me with nothing.
You still got your boys. That's something.
Unfortunately, in his eyes, he's losing his boys.
What you know about anything, huh?
What I know is every damn day I got a target on my back from folks like you. Always giving me the side eye, thinking I'm some thief or some thug. I'm about to graduate top 5 in my class.
Oh.
I got scholarship offers from 3 Ivy League schools. But you don't see that, do you? Nope. Because the only thing you ever see is just another poor, angry black kid with no prospects or future ahead of them. Hanging outside of your raggedy-ass kimchi stinking store.
Oh, put it down.
What? Hey!
Whoa.
Get back. Stop, okay? If you were to just stop and listen to each other, you'll realize you have much more in common than you know.
Put it down.
What did I tell you? They're coming back.
Ooh. Oh. He shot Sonny, his own son.
What have I done?
Eee, that's not good.
What have I done? What have I done?
Oh, that's not good.
I didn't know it was him. Appa, you made a mistake, but it's not too late to fix it.
There's nothing I can do from here. He needs a hospital.
Z says if Sonny doesn't receive proper treatment in the next hour, there's a 93% chance he'll
Get
die.
to it.
That ambulance up the block. If we're lucky, it'll still have the supplies we need to help keep Sonny stable. So you really think we can save him? I know we can, if we all work together.
Teamwork. Ooh.
Watch your step. 1, 2. Done. Okay, we'll get Sonny loaded up. Dwayne, see if you can find the keys. Got it. Yeah, boy. 3.
Oh, that's not good.
My friend was shot. We need to take him to the hospital.
Step away from the vehicle. On your head and get down on the ground. Now!
That's not good.
Down on that ground or we will shoot you. Do you hear me? You shoot him.
Then you shoot me.
All right.
You said you're here to protect and serve. He has done nothing wrong, so leave him alone.
Standing up for Dwayne.
Go. Please, do your job and let me save my son.
All units, regroup at Wilshire and 3rd. Repeat, all units, regroup.
It's a pivotal moment for Jin. Setting aside his prejudice. There you go.
You can take me by driving as fast as you can. Dwayne.
That's a step forward for both of them.
How is he?
Stable for now, but we really need to hurry.
Please tell me he's gonna make it.
Not only does Sonny make it, but he and Dwayne go on to build a custom shoe empire.
There you go.
Thanks to Jen, who uses the insurance money to become the first investor. Daniel, after the Marines, he goes on to business school and becomes the company's first CFO. So,
All right.
yeah,
Chief Financial Officer.
things work out for the Parks in the end.
He's gonna be okay. We all are.
All right. Ben's leaping now.
Mission accomplished, Admiral. Well done.
You sure you're all right?
I will be.
One step at a time for him.
Hey, listen, I know you had your heart set on Emilio's tonight, but would you mind if we take a rain check on dinner? I was hoping you'd come with me to a meeting.
AA meeting.
I need help, Ben. And I could really use your support.
You almost fell off the wagon.
Henry! It's me, Lawrence.
Oh.
Thank God. Thank God you're here.
You're bleeding.
Ooh.
What happened?
Got shot.
I thought I had the formula.
You're gonna be okay.
Ooh.
Just breathe. Go. Breathe.
Help!
What did he leap into?
Henry, it's real. You have to find it. Before they can.
We're gonna find it together. Hold on, Lawrence.
Find her.
Oh.
Lawrence!
Okay. All right. Episode number 5, One Night in Koreatown. All centered around the LA riots in 1992, which I was 15 at the time, living in Florida, and going to middle school. And and the news, it was all over the news when the verdict went down. Those 4 LA PD officers acquitted for beating down Rodney King, and everybody saw the video. He was defenseless. He was down, and it also resulted in 6 days of riots. I remember one of the a truck driver that was assaulted, had a brick thrown at his head. But in any case, when it came to the Ben's mission, he has to save his father, the Danny's father, Jin, and in order to do that, he has to basically change the history. According to the history of when it comes to Jin, he dies in the riots, blunt force trauma to the head, and Ben has to change that history. And but it's going to be quite a challenge, knowing that Jin is a bit of a hard-headed parent, as he wants what's best for his sons. He wants his sons to run the family business, but when it comes to his oldest son, Sonny, at first it seemed that he has into some business. Shady business dealings when it comes to him partnering with Dwayne. Dwayne is a young man, African American young man who Jin doesn't like because he considers him a hoodlum. And it turned out that as we progress on the episode, that Dwayne and Sonny want to start a business, shoe business, and that is a point of contention for Jin, because he believes he knows what's best for him. That's become part of the business that, according to Sonny, is a failing business, and he was trying to tell his father that he's gonna do a business and become much more successful. And in order to do that, he has to forge his own path. And the other thing that unfortunately Jin sees a disappointment, but what he's disappointed in is in the fact that Danny, the individual that Ben leaped into, is joining the Marines, and that floored Jin, and it's such surprising, shocking, and during all this, when the riots are happening and things are like way too serious and dangerous, there's a bit of humor in the episode as well when Ben is talking Korean to his father, as sharing all his anger and bitterness, pushing away his 2 sons, or his oldest son, is that Jin ends up responding to Ben, is that he doesn't speak Korean, and the way he said it caused me to laugh. and yeah, and it's just the that right time and humor and mixed in between all the chaos and intensity and the serious dangerous situation. And unfortunately, Ben had magic during all this. The hologram that for this episode he was Ben's hologram, beforehand, before he went into uh, into hologram guide mode, he was a little pensive, a little antsy, and we knew why, because of all the history that related to the riots back in the past, and it's sort of like a PTSD situation, and how it related in a way to seeing Dwayne and how he's treated by in today's society, how the African American individuals are treated, even to this day, about the prejudices and racism, which is prevalent in today's society, which never really goes away. But it showed, it brought we're getting insight into the psyche and the emotional impact with what Magic has gone through. It got to the point where Magic froze up and he had to leave, and he was about to or thinking about drinking, and then that's when Jen stepped in. And although she didn't say anything, she didn't push either. Just was there as a friend, and didn't really give just like she was just there as a friend, and encouraged him to talk if he wanted to talk. And that's what a good friend does. He doesn't push in order to share their pain and what they're going through, because they knew what he was going through at the time when Ben was missing for those 3 years. And it was a poignant moment, and especially knowing that he is trying to be there, even though he has fallen apart, or is close to falling apart, especially after that visit from Beth. And speaking of Beth, that was a surprising relationship between him and Beth, Magic and Beth, knowing that what she went through with Al, his obsession with trying to get back not only Sam but the Quantum Leap Project, and she didn't want that to happen with Magic, and Magic was able to get sober because of the Beth, and even though it's weird to see them together, it makes sense, because they grew close, and after she was there for him, and I don't see it as I don't see it as betrayal, but when it comes to Magic getting with being in a relationship with Al's widow, but it's more, I see it as a way that that brought two people together in more of a situation where they've fallen on hard times, and I love for between the two of them, and I'm rooting for it. I hope you are too, and jumping forward to that poignant the pivotal moment in the episode where Sonny gets shot. And it's because beforehand Jin and Dwayne were arguing, and just basically Jin just just not liking Dwayne, and Dwayne revealing that he's a smart kid, accepted into some Ivy League schools. He's a smart kid and got good grades, but Jin wasn't hearing about it, and just closed his ears. His prejudices were just blinding him to the fact that he doesn't like him. But when the chips were down and he was shot, he was there for Mr. Jin in order to drive the ambulance to the hospital. But unfortunately, the cops almost detained, and were nearly going to shoot Dwayne for supposedly stealing the ambulance. But Jin saw that and stepped in front of him and just basically said, "Back off. He was going to save my son. If you shoot him, you shoot me." And there was a mutual respect for not only for Dwayne, for Mr. Jin, but for Jin for Dwayne for stepping up. And that's when Jin basically set aside his prejudices and anger, and just finally saw for Dwayne for what he is, a kid who was trying to do the right thing, and that impacted not only me, but I know it impacted many others for that moment in time, and it also impacted Magic, as it sort of healed him in a way, for seeing Dwayne go all through that and then come out better on the other side, and his future better, along with Sonny, who was able to recover, and then Danny, the individual that Ben leaped into, and their future was brighter. Danny and Dwayne ran a successful shoe business. Jen part of the business as an investor, and then Danny going to the Marines, and coming back and going to school and to become a chief financial officer, to be part of the family business, which is awesome. And then that doesn't end there with as Magic knows he needs help by revealing that he is an alcoholic to Ben, and then calling Beth that he wants to continue on with his meetings, AA, with Beth right by his side, showing that he needs a support system, and he's got it with the people that he cares about the most, with those who care about him. So this episode showed a little bit more of the emotional impact for those who live that experience, especially for Magic as well, because we get more of his backstory, especially during the time before the LA riots, and it was a good time for good enjoying this episode. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to this as well. If you enjoy what parts of the episode you like, comment below, share, like, whatever. If you enjoyed this reaction or any of my past reactions in my Inner Sanctum channel or my YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel. You're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Tip my hat to you. Best app high five. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And with that said, till next time for episode 6 of Quantum Leap, may the force be with you, and later.